Kevin Marsh's Miami Beach apartment glows like a neon mausoleum for lost potential. The walls pulsed with LED strips, purple, cyan, lime, colors chosen not because they matched anything, but because they reminded him of the life he desperately insisted he was still living. At 54, Kevin was divorced and drifting. He had slowly abandoned his son, not out of malice, but out of a pathetic conviction that adulthood was optional. He convinced himself that if he lived like a 29-year-old long enough, the universe might forget to age him. Despite a successful pharmaceutical sales career, every decision he made outside of work revolved around EDM festivals, glow accessories, and turntables he had no idea how to use. Tonight, Kevin hovered over his latest turntable setup, crafting a beat that sounded like an MRI scanner having an existential crisis. He wore sunglasses indoors and fingerless gloves because art requires freedom. His roommate, Chris, 28 years old, responsible-ish, trying his best, sat in his room calculating whether he could afford groceries this month. Then the apartment shook, not from Kevin's bass attempt, from impact. The sliding glass door exploded inward as federal agents repelled through it. Front door detonated and skidded across the hardwood, flattening Kevin's festival outfits. "Kevin Marsh," the commander barked. "Federal Anti-User Enforcement Division," Kevin shrieked. "What did I do?" "You're 54, the commander replied. "That's crime enough with this lifestyle." A dossier slammed onto the counter. "Agent Ruiz," the commander ordered. "Read him his life choices." Ruiz opened the file. Subject, Kevin Marsh, age 54, claimed age, forever 29, perceived age by Miami Beach crowds, the weird old guy who shows up everywhere. Kevin winced. "People don't say that." "They do," Ruiz answered flatly. "They absolutely do. Exhibit A. Subject has a son who repeatedly asks for involvement. Subject instead chooses festivals, promising after festival season. His festival season is perpetual." Another agent read, "Exhibit B. Subject produces EDM tracks resembling medical equipment dying." Ruiz continued, "Exhibit C. Locals describe subject as Uncle Energy with desperation undertones." The commander stepped closer. "Your crime isn't partying, it's abandonment. You traded fatherhood for glow sticks. You traded responsibility for denial. You traded adulthood for a fantasy nobody believes." Two agents grabbed Kevin. "Phase 1, the commander said. They rolled in a bright blue porta-potty, opened the door, shoved Kevin inside, and slammed it shut with a metallic clang. Chris stepped onto the balcony, trembling. "Is any of this legal?" "As legal as Kevin's decisions," the commander replied. The agents surrounded the porta-potty and began shaking it with rhythmic pulses, tuning the vibrations to surreal ultrasonic frequencies. 20 kHz, 25 kHz, 30 kHz. Inside, Kevin's screams vibrated. "GNN, RR, BLAG, ah!" The commander yelled. "How do you like that EDM now, Kevin?" The porta-potty rattled like a tormented subwoofer, then gradually fell still. Two agents dragged it away, Kevin still making faint "vrr" noises. The commander turned to Chris. "Now about the apartment." Chris swallowed hard. "What happens?" "Kevin was the primary leaseholder. You were secondary." "You're now the primary leaseholder," the commander said. Chris nearly collapsed. "But this is Miami Beach. I can't afford primary rent. Kevin covered most of it." The commander put a hand on his shoulder. "Listen carefully. Don't turn into Kevin. It's not too late for you. Budget, sleep, hydrate, and never buy turntables." Neon lights flickered as Chris absorbed the warning. The agents hauled the buzzing porta-potty, with Kevin still inside, down the hallway and into the humid Miami night. Chris stood alone on the balcony, staring at the glowing city. His roommate had been arrested for refusing to grow up, and now Chris held the lease and the warning.